would stay there, because the other thing that happens is when you move away from Panera's Wi-Fi, it
disconnects
sometimes
for a
it would
while.
delay a little bit. Yeah, so I'd say sit tight.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit tight. Yay. Okay, so you guys, it's November 25th. We are in the final countdown. If you're on Voxer and you saw my little thing, first of all, I'm a very big music inspiration, so I have been listening to the final countdown. Mute me. Wait, hold on. Or mute yourself. Trish has to mute herself.
I'm trying.
There we go. I just muted you. Okay, just muted everybody. Anyway, okay, bye. Thank you. So, this is a fun time. So, guess what? I just got clarification from Lori Dillon that, okay, so Green Compass is going to have a Black Friday special. It officially starts on Thursday. So, it officially starts on Thursday, and it is that with a $150 order, they get to choose a package of bath bombs, the set of 2, for free, which I think is awesome, because I think people would love to try that product, but maybe they're like, oh, I don't know, is it going to be worth it, blah, blah, blah. So, but here's what she confirmed is that with that 150 order, whether they're a preferred customer or not, it does not matter. They will get free shipping. So they get free shipping plus the bath bombs and the 150 orders. So what I was thinking about was letting people know, like, you guys, listen, that's a bottle of 750 oil and a bottle of oil for your pet. Okay, that's a quick 150. Or they could get a bottle of oil, of the 750 oil, and order of the peppermint chapsticks, because that works too, doesn't it? Oh wait, no, the chapsticks aren't $39. I was just trying to think of the different combinations of products that you hit 150, like closest to 150. So I know for sure that the bottle of the 750 and the pet works, but I've got to look and see what else. It would probably, you could definitely do a bottle of oil and a hand and foot scrub. That would work. But the chapsticks, I was thinking they were $39, they're $29.95. So that doesn't work. Okay. So anyway, but you want to make sure that people know about the Black Friday special. I am going to send out in the group the beginnings of a template that because I am running my own little special for my current customers. And it's, it's something that I am going to do, but I am going to send out what I started with, and you can use an app called Over, Over, to add text of whatever you want it to be. Maybe you just want it to have the company special. Maybe some of you, if you're really trying to hit a goal, now might be the time for you to offer people, listen, get 20% off, and you offer it to people clearly that haven't purchased yet, because if you have a preferred customer, they're already getting the 20% off. But that would be coming out of your pocket. Like, you'd be taking some of your commission, but sometimes hitting your goal is more important than that 20% at the moment. And I want to make sure that all of you really know, should I move away? I feel like lots of people are getting drinks now. So maybe we're just going to move a little bit away from, would anyone agree? I'm going to try to do this without dropping stuff. Oh my gosh.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. Okay, because it's like right behind me. But it's not that distracting. Okay, I'm good. Okay.
I mean, anybody else is welcome to speak up. I'm just telling you,
it's not that bad.
I know what you're talking about, but I think you are coming in loud and clear.
Okay. I think it's more that it is really loud in my ear is part of the problem. So there literally is an open seat right here, so I'm going. Okay, so anyway, where was I at, you guys? Oh, so here's the deal.
Over 20%, your own pocket.
Yes, so you guys, you absolutely want to make sure that you hit the the $1,000 in sales so that you're getting all of the enhanced commissions. You guys, it literally bumps up your commission. If you're over 500, you're at 5%. If you get to $1,000 or more, you're at 10% commission. You want to do that. It is so, you really want to hit that. So go for that. If you have not hit the 1,000 mark yet, that is super big. Take a look at people who have ordered previously and ask them, you know, if they need to place another order. If they're check your bottles, see if you're close to running out, because there are some great specials going on that you don't want to miss out on. One of the things that is true in marketing, people don't like to miss out. There really is true FOMO out there. I am one of those people, fear of missing out. I don't like to miss out on on things. So when you use the words, I just don't want you to miss out, that actually, those are key words that trigger responses of action in consumers. That's actually legit. Like Julianne didn't make that up. It's like a real thing. So I try to always word things that way. The other thing is I wanted to make sure, I know sometimes like not everybody can always get on these calls and things come up or whatever, but the call from last night, I sent it out in our Voxer chat. It's in, Valerie posted it in the Green Masters Facebook group. So Green Masters Facebook group, Valerie posted it last night. The recording from last night is fantastic. It is such a good representation of the story behind Green Compass, how it came about. Sterling and Meredith were so great. That's like actually one of the best, most thorough calls that I've heard with them, where you really get to hear the beginnings of the company, where it all began, and just that there's some good nuggets in there about what sets Green Compass apart. So I'm definitely forwarding that on to people. But how I do this is I say, hey, there was a really incredible call last night by the founders of the company that tells the story of how this all came about and where they are headed. Think that you would love the information. If I send it to you, can you listen to it? ? Okay. I like to ask them, if I send it to you, are you going to listen to it? Because I feel like sometimes if you just send it out and you're like, hey, listen to this call, then when you're trying to follow up with them, be like, hey, did you listen to it? Did you listen to it? You do feel like a little bit more of a bugger, because you actually didn't confirm, like, if I send it to you, do you think you can take a listen? So I like to get that permission and kind of that buy-in of like, yeah, I will, yeah, I'll take a look at it. And people will let you know, like, hey, I'd love to, can't today, or, because if someone says, yeah, I say, great. I send them the call and I say, when do you think you could listen to it by? Because I'd love to tell you a few nuggets once you've listened to it. And I would tell people, I mean, because it's a 45-minute call, so that's kind of long. I would tell people, even if you just listen to the first half of it, that's good. The entire thing is great, but even if you listen to the first half, just to, anyway, I'm just realistic with how long people are going to listen to stuff, right? And especially it's the week of Thanksgiving right now. So you want to get to the 1,000. You want to use that recorded call. You want to make sure to capitalize on the Black Friday special or create your own. And if you really want to create your own and you need some help with ideas of how to do that, let me know. But here's another idea that actually Lori Dillon just texted me this morning, because I was asking about something. We are still not able to do multiple credit cards in the system, but they are working on that. And I said, what if somebody just wanted to offer free shipping on whatever they ordered? Like, it doesn't matter if it was the 150 order, like if you just order, they get free shipping. And she said, what I used to do when we didn't have that capability is that she said, place an order and choose get a $10 gift card. And she did like Starbucks, Target, Amazon. And that is something that you could do. in light of the fact that you can't put 2 credit cards in where your credit card is covering the cost of the shipping and their credit card is just covering tax and the product. So I'm using that for my promotion to my customers that are retail customers, because I want to offer them free shipping, and I really kind of can't do that, but I can totally purchase some Amazon gift cards and mail it out to them once I see that they've ordered. And so that's just something that I want to do. And this is the time of year, just so you know, this November, December holiday time is usually when I do specials and things like that for customers. This is not an every month thing at all. We do not need to overly discount our products or anything like that at all. That's not it. It tends to be somewhat of, there can be a little bit of expectation of getting some kind of discount, because that's in our culture in America with the Black Friday and everything. It just, this time of year, there's so many specials. So I think it's nice to offer people something, but I just don't want anyone to get freaked out and be like, oh my gosh, do I have to always offer specials? No. And you don't have to offer anything if you don't want to. It depends on what you're going for, and are you wanting to make it? So does anyone have any questions? Oh, the other thing before I open it up to questions, sorry. So we have this week, get busy. You want to be able to just totally enjoy Thanksgiving. I'm going to totally be enjoying Thanksgiving Day with my family, as everybody should, and I'm focusing on the many things that I'm grateful for. And you guys are a big, big part of that. I'm having so much fun building this business with you guys. It's so great. It really is so fun. You guys are so fantastic. And I feel like, oh my gosh, this is my dream team is coming together. You guys are incredible. So I'm really, truly grateful. But next week, we already need to think about next week. We have 2 back-to-back events because Valerie, our upline, is flying in from Houston. You guys, she's so great. And she literally, by the way, she knows everyone's name. Every one of you, she knows your name. She's on the computer all the time looking at my team. She and I are best friends. We talk. We're BFFs. We talk all the time, but she's phenomenal. And she has such a head for this business and such a heart for people. And we're doing the event at Bar K on Tuesday night. Okay. And we have a room. We will do the opportunity and the presentation like we normally do. We'll probably have a testimonial. But that is at Bar K. And what we were trying to do with that is we're trying to move locations so that it's convenient for people who live in other parts of the city. Okay. So that's the Bar K. And then Wednesday night is the one at Mission Hills Country Club. And Wednesday night, if you have to choose between the 2, I would do Wednesday night just from the standpoint, if you cannot go to both, but going to both is awesome. Because let's say you have guests at the Bar K one and you have guests at Mission Hills, but the Mission Hills one, we will have a little bit of training after the opportunity presentation. So we will have opportunity for people. There will be a bar that's available. You guys, I will say that I'm going to need everyone as advocates to keep track of their guests and what is ordered, so that we can kind of divvy up, because each advocate is going to be responsible for your guests or your own beverages, whether it's alcoholic or not. Well, I think they would only charge for alcoholic, but so just know that you want to keep track of that. It's not just free. I can't pay for everything. But there will be a short break in between the opportunity, and we were going to do some training with Valerie. Okay. And that will be really, really good. So, and it won't be long. But so the presentation that we're going to keep that to about 45 minutes. So on the invitation, it says, 6:30, presentation starts at 7. We'll be done by 8. And there will be a training for about 45 minutes or so. And so guests are able to leave, and it's a really easy transition, and we've done that before, the last time we had it at Mission Hills. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. But it's truly something that you're going to want to be a part of, and make the most of those two events, because Valerie's fantastic. The fact that, you guys, it still blows me away that she started like 2 weeks before me, and she promoted to master director her second month. You guys, she's a 1-star master director. She's almost a 2-star, and she started, in mid-April, and that's that's incredible. Like, incredible. She has sponsored probably, I would say, she's probably sponsored over 40 or 50 people into this business herself personally. I mean, it's insane. So you definitely want to rub elbows with her and meet her and have people hear from her. Okay, now I'll open up to questions. Does anyone have anything specific, anything that I've covered that you're like, okay, let me just be clear?
Yeah, I do.
Cool.
On the $150 order, the free bath bombs, is it any kind of the bath bombs, or
yes,
is there a specific?
It is any scent. They get to choose their scent, perfect. Which is great.
Okay, perfect. And then my other question is, what's the duration? Is it Friday only? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Like, what's the duration that they have to buy?
It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It may include Sunday, but I don't care about Sunday.
Because it's December 1st.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we're going to tell everybody it's through Saturday is what I would tell people. I think it actually technically does include the 1st, because let me check Lori's text.
Offer
it just says up to December 1st. It is, so it's only through Saturday.
12:30. Yes.
So,
yeah.
11:59 p.m. Saturday night. Yep.
30. Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, it's Trish, the other Trish.
Yeah.
And I did this at the last thing we had, and maybe the last one before that. No, because we just brought our wine. But I feel like it's a good idea as an advocate or a team leader or whatever you are, is to start your own tab with your own credit card if you have someone there, or if you're going to drink yourself, whatever. And then you always just go get the drinks for your person or people. So you just have your own tab at the end, and you don't have to worry about divvying up. That would be my suggestion for anyone who, wants to just take care of it. And then you have your own receipt that you can then save and write off later.
Correct. Thank you, Trish. The only drawback is that the Mission Hills, they do not take credit cards. So I'm going to have to be billed for everything. I'm going to get one big bill. Which is it's a totally different thing. And that's why we're not going to have things there very frequently, because that will be it'll just be something that I have to figure out. But for Bar K,
and we can just Venmo you, right? Do you have Venmo?
That's what we're going to do. And it will be post, like, we'll figure it out. I just want to make sure that I don't ever want to say to anyone, hey, you owe me money, and they didn't even know that they were going to have to pay. So I just want to, set the stage of, like, if we can all just always have the mentality of, like, we're all taking care of ourselves and our guests' drinks, that, that's just part of business. If you want to do that, I highly recommend it. I don't think I would ever invite somebody and not pay for a drink for them. But I just wanted to put that out there, because I didn't want people to think, just have no awareness that we're all going to be covering ourselves and our drinks, because I'm covering everything else. Because there will be there will be some past appetizers. It's going to be a little bit more formal. And you guys, the clubhouse at Mission Hills is so beautiful in the holidays. It's going to be so fun. So I love, love, love people to see that. Like, it is so pretty. It makes it very festive. And, like, of course people are going to want to jump in. So, okay. Anybody else?
Julianne?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, I like the idea of a free lip balm versus an Amazon card because you get more volume with the lip balm.
Oh, thank you, Terry, for bringing that up. Okay, so one of the ideas also that I did not say is you could say place an order. You know, so the one thing about the Black Friday special for Green Compass that they're putting out is that there is a dollar amount. Like people will have to do the 150, right, to get the free shipping and to get the bath bombs. But the other idea that you could do is you could say, hey, place an order and get a free single peppermint chapstick. And they come in packs of 3s. It's like, it's a $10 value. So it is like getting their, kind of like getting their shipping for free. But what you could do is you can order, once orders are in, you can order the packs that you need and, send it out to people. Okay. So there isn't a way for you to have it ship it to them. You would have to do that. But I like that idea too, because the chapstick is awesome. Okay. Anybody else? Okay, you guys.
I wasn't tracking on the methodology there. You're saying if they don't get $150, what was qualifying in order to offer? Or you're saying you did that that didn't have anything to do with the $150 offer. That was just you doing something special, and rather than giving them a gift card, you give them one free chopstick which has a $10 value. Is that what it was?
That's what it was. Yes,
yeah,
because
okay,
yeah. So the Green Compass offer is the 150. I was saying you do have the option separately. If you just want to do separately your own little special, you could say place an order, because we all know that a bottle of oil or whatever, like they're going to be around $85 to $100 typically with their one product. And sometimes that's all that people want, right? So I was just saying place an order. You could say place an order and get a free chapstick.
Yes, that makes sense. But really probably just for your retail customers. Isn't that who you're thinking that you're targeting for that?
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
Yes. Correct. Anyone else? Okay, you guys, this is going to be a great week. Please, please, please reach out if you need anything. And one thing that I want to offer too is if you have a situation where you're like, okay, I want to reach out to this person, but I'm not really sure what to say, send me a Voxer, tell me the story, and I'll help you with the verbiage. Sometimes that's the thing that kind of can get you stuck from taking action. And if you need some help on thinking about how to approach something, because I do want you to know this, I want you to always be coming from a place of inspiration, okay? Inspiration about what's happening, what you're building, what's to come, not from a place of desperation. Yes, we have goals, and I do want you guys all to hit your goals, okay? But make sure that you're focusing on, we're building something big, we're building something exciting. This is something that really impacts people, and I want you to be a part of it. And yes, it actually is a freight train that is gaining steam, and the sense of urgency comes from, I want you to know about it, and I want you to know about this before you're also, like, people are getting talked to about from other companies, and you guys, the quality, is not there with a lot of these other companies. And it's also really scary. When Meredith was telling me before our meeting, she was telling me that there are a number of companies that started before the Farm Bill came into place or whatever, and some things are happening. And like Marlise Ledbetter and all of her team, they came over from a different company because they started not getting commissions paid. So there's stuff like that is happening with other companies that is a little like, oh gosh, I'm so glad we are with a reputable company that's solid. Like, it's all good. Like, do not, like, I don't want that to strike fear in you about Green Compass. We're good. There are other places that it may sound enticing, but they can't handle the, maybe the payout structure that they committed themselves to. So we want people to know about Green Compass, and that's where it's a crazy sense of urgency. And I like to say, you guys, building this business is kind of like, giving birth. And I think most of us on here, we've all given birth. Those of you who are sitting there listening, and you want it to be fast. It's fast and furious is much better than slow and painful and drawn out. So, okay, I am excited. Have a great day. Have a great week. Keep me posted. And thank you so much for being on. You guys are awesome. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.